Apologies for the issues there. I have reduced the settings just a little bit in order to try and get the end of this race in, but we are just on the penultimate lap of the race now. Once again, not too much change in the order. It looks like that battle for third position has dwelled ever so slightly, but the battle for fourth between Greg Young and Alan Matthews is still on now. About a 2-second gap separating Andrew Whitehead and Matt Daly as Andrew starts the final lap of the race now. This is the race victory that he is after, I am sure of it. He did an almighty performance at the start of the race one, but it wasn't to be in the end, and this is his redemption, setting a 142 flat there, so a really nice amount of pace for this stage in the race. He's perhaps looked after those tyres just a little bit better than Matt Daly, and that has allowed him to build up this gap at the final part of this race. As we see Greg Young and Alan Matthews still only half a second between the two. Greg Young was a little bit slower that time round, although he is improving his lap times on those hard tyres, coming into their own as we enter the final lap of the race now. As we see that gap between P1 and P2 still extending out ever so slightly, and we'll look, actually, Will Harper and Will Inglis are enjoying their own little battle on the final lap of the race as they head through the Graham Hill bend. And we see Will Inglis actually not quite copying Will Harper's line there. I'm sure they're probably struggling for tyres towards the end of this race. Speaking of struggling for tyres, it looks like where is Rob Whitney here? I'm not entirely sure if he is with us or it's just my timing system being a little bit dodgy with the issues that we're having at the moment, but it looks like I can't quite see what was going on with that soft tyre strategy, which is a shame, but it is Andrew Whitehead heading down clearways with a 2-second gap to P2. He certainly earned it. This is the race win that he was looking for in race one. And he heads round the Clark curve finally with that victory that he was after. He takes P1 in race 2. Well done to Andrew Whitehead, and commiserations to Matt Daly, who after a very intense battle settles for P2. I'm sure he's still happy with that after a race 1 victory. He is taking home a very nice haul of points from this weekend so far. And we wait a little bit as these two cross the line side by side. Who's it going to be? It's Barry Clayton who ends up taking the lead. What an end to that battle. After so many laps, it came down to what is effectively a photo finish. Of course, we know that it was Barry Clayton who ended up taking P3. Very, very well done. I am sure those two are going to give each other the thumbs up on this parade lap as they come to the end of their race. And of course, because everyone was so close, everyone's come across the line at the same time. As we see Alan Matthews coming home in P4, Will Harper P6, Will Inglis P7, Guy Swarbrick P8, and then closely followed by Steve Knight coming home P9. Yes, once again, another action-packed battle, another action-packed race full of battles here at Brands Hatch for race 2. Hopefully I'll be able to join you for race 3 with some better looking graphics. We're having a couple of issues with internet. I'm going to try and see if I can switch from Wi-Fi to Ethernet in the interval, so I'll join you in just a second.